Well, since I've got this old grain truck pretty much repaired and ready for work, I thought I'd do a little walk around on it. It's a 71 Dodge D500, sold new out of the Dodge dealer in Atwood, Kansas. I believe the name was CW Baumgarts or something like that. There's a tag in the truck with it on it. But just a pretty straight old truck. Has 42,000 original miles on it. Came off an estate auction out of the Atwood area. Really nice old grain truck. One of the nicest old grain trucks I've owned so far. And I've had a few through my hands. Could use some front tires. Back tires are good. I had to put a new brake master cylinder on it, but other than that, pretty easy deal. Has a 16-foot trade winds box on it, made in Liberal, Kansas. My understanding is the dealership, the Dodge dealer out there, sold a ton of trucks spec'd just like this. So there's quite a few of these Dodge trucks out in the Atwood and western Kansas area. Only real body damage on the truck is that dent right there behind the cab. Who the hell knows? Something might have bounced up and hit it. Box corners are a little backed into, like it backed into a drill a couple times doing seed wheat, but that's minor. Box is really nice. Steel floor underneath it still. Back tires look good. I thought I noticed a little body damage right somewhere in this area, but can't really see it right now. I guess it's got like a few scratches there. Interior, very nice. Seat here, really nice. Got everything there for an oil change I need to do. But yeah, I had to put a brake master cylinder in it. It was not working. That was a pretty easy deal. It's got 8 1/4 20 tires on it. They're the old not split rim, but split ring rims. So honestly, I'd probably convert that to 22.5 if it keeps this truck around for very long. But it's just a 318 with a 2-barrel on it. Nothing too wild. 212 horsepower. There's a little motor shoved in here. You can get these with like 440s and stuff like that, but like an old farmer was gonna spend money on that. But it's pretty clean and tidy in here. Motor's a little greasy, but that's very minor. Truck has almost no rust on it that I can find. I mean, a little surface rust, which is normal, but no real rot or anything like that. New master cylinders right there. It's got a slave cylinder on a booster under the cab, and then, you know, just drum brakes, but charging all works, lights all work, runs cool, goes right up and down the road nicely. Like I said, interior, very good. That's my leaky master cylinder. We put fluid in it, tried to bleed it, and it just leaked out on the floor in here. So kind of made a mess there, but really nice old truck. Wood floor is like perfect, honestly. Doesn't look like it's got paint on it still, so it hadn't had that much green through it, I don't think. But yeah, 42,840 miles on it. All the gauges work, brakes work. It's got a bed and hoist on it, which, you know, trade winds bed and hoist, which I can kind of show you here in a minute. But the underside of the truck is just super solid. You just don't find them. It's just a little greasy, but super solid. Lots of paint left on a lot of things. That's a mess of oil from my brake job. Just a nice old truck. We'll fire it up here. Kick the bed up. But it just fires right up. Fuel gauge works. Alternator comes right up. I drove it a couple miles here from town. Oil pressure's coming right up there. We'll pull out on that. That kicks the PTO in gear. Then the bed will start coming up. Just sweet running thing. Just coming along. Idle's probably set a little high, but in this application, high idle's not a bad thing if you're loaded. So about all the way up. There you go. Honestly, I wish this thing had a 13-foot bed instead of a 16-foot. It'd be a lot easier. But it's a lot easier on the truck. That's a lot of box. 300 bushels on a D500. That's a lot of grain. But comes right up. It's got a big back door, which is good because sometimes these old grain trucks have little back doors, and elevators do not like you because they dump really slow. And I like to not put my local elevator in that position for what I'm doing. Yeah, I guess we got a dent on the back corner over here too. Don't know what that's about, but yeah, just I guess your normal transmission driven PTO, trade winds hoist. She's pretty damn straight. Just, I don't know if I'd ever find another one this nice, but we're gonna put it to work. Gonna haul some grain with it, with either of my Masseys. Shut that one or the little 300, which should have belts here for on Tuesday. So we're gonna start in working on that whole deal. We'll get video putting brake or belts in it, getting it all repaired and ready to rock and roll for the field. I'll let this back down here. On down. But yeah, 4-speed, 2-speed axle, normal grain truck stuff. That's pretty much it. Just a really basic old truck, a really nice old truck. We're gonna have some fun with it. I love old grain trucks, and this is prime specimen that we're gonna get to play with this year. And with that, thanks for tuning in again. You know, this one's pretty nice, one of the nicer things I've had on the channel so far, but you know, go drag something out of the weeds and get it running. You'll learn something.